Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 2. We are presumably at the end of the referee corridor and there's only one thing left for us to do. After all the prepping, we got the points, we've got the overdrive, our party set up, we made the submarine weapon. I think we're ready for the first try. So, what will we find on top? Let's step into the elevator and let's see. And like I said before at the end of the last episode, I presume that once we end the corridor, we're probably gonna go in straight into the end of Cold Steel 2. So if the episode is a little bit longer than normal, so be it, we just have to enjoy it. Oh yeah, and I kept Vita in our party with the idea of that. I did notice that she has a much bigger CP recovery rate, which is insane. I think it's almost like 10 points per time, which is crazy. So I'm thinking like start off with an S-Craft from her, then go into all the different movesets and then see where it goes. But yeah, let's see how it is introduced. Is there going to be a final speech like, "We can do it, we are amazing because we are class 7.
Where are we?
White darkness.
It's really pretty, but also kind of scary.
Yeah.
This is it. It has to be.
I can sense an incredible amount of spiritual force from nearby, but it also feels somehow hollow.
I think it's safe to conclude this is the last floor. On the other side of that darkness, the source behind what's happening here should be waiting for us.
This is the kind of door where you'd find something nuts on the other side.
Let's let the others know we're here. No matter which of us end up facing the trial itself, the rest of us deserve to see things come to an end.
Okay, so there's a chance that Rean has to do it by himself. And maybe use Valimar? Ooh, maybe the fight is in multiple stages, like we have to start in Valimar and end it up off with class 7. Let's just put an even closer save to it, just in case. I'm getting excited and slightly terrified at the same time. Oh, I can't look behind it. White darkness extends as far as the eye can see. Walk into it? Might as well. Through darkness, we follow. Alright, look at all the blades. This seems so familiar. Was this the same place where we last fought it? Like the big shadow creature? I don't know why, but this looks so... Oh wait, it wasn't... Oh, it was the intro of the game. That's why it looks so familiar. This is where we saw the flower in the sand between all the swords. The intro I've been seeing every time I started the game.
Where could we possibly be now? It looks somehow familiar.
It does, doesn't it?
Are we back at the highest floor of the Infernal Castle?
No, it's not that.
It seems to be a mixture of several places.
And so thou hast come.
Look at that. Definitely a shadow of a Divine Knight, isn't it? Look at that. One with a cape and stuff like that. It looks really awesome. Much clearer than I expected it to be. Because considering that last time I fought something in the realm of this, it was like a big black shadowy creature. This is more solid.
A white shadow?
Well, it's kind of black to me, to be honest, but yeah.
It kind of looks like a Divine Knight.
It does, doesn't it?
Who are you? And what are you trying to achieve? Everything should already be over here.
Could it be like Divine Knight of what element would it be? Like shadow?
I stand before thee as a shadow, a silhouette of the Great One, charged with the governance of the Shadow Tribe.
The Shadow Trial?
Then that black shadow we fought before.
Noah Erebonia is the true test and measure of potential weakener. But as the Shadow Tribe, I was sealed away within the darkness, never to see the dawning of the light. I am Noah Luciferian.
Oh, that looks totally different than the shadow we just saw. Did look more to the black shadow creature you fought before, definitely. The Great White Shadow, Loa Luciferia.
It's gigantic. It's so pretty.
This is the Shadow Trial?
So there was more beneath the surface here than what Class 7 experienced.
So if you were supposed to be sealed away, what are you doing causing trouble now?
Let me guess. The war did it? Or the appearance of the Infernal Castle?
You were obviously trying to lead Class 7 here.
And yet you chose not to reject the rest of us either.
I assume there is some reason behind all of this.
It needs witnesses, I bet.
Indeed. The awakening of the Minion and the Infernal Castle's ruination had led us to this juncture. The undulations of the spirit veins pierced even the depths of this center. So it was that the proper trial was suppressed. And in that void, that which was to be forever hidden from the eyes of man came forth. I am but a hollow trial. Thy victory would merit no reward, thy triumph no recompense.
So basically the game is saying, like, we just threw it in. It doesn't give you anything extra. A little bit extra story, but no reward whatsoever.
A hollow trial?
That sounds like a good way to put it. Utterly pointless.
A little bit on the noise game, definitely.
Hollow? I hear it, but what's it matter? It's anything but that for us. We must and will defeat you. We aren't here seeking some sort of reward. We aren't here to find some hidden purpose. Overcoming this trial will be a fitting end to our time together as Class 7. And that's all the reason we need to earn our victory here.
Thou art possessed of fine spirit.
Maybe even a divine spirit?
Then let us commence the Shadow Trial.
Alright, let's do this.
Reveal unto me, children of man, how thou shalt fight, and how thou shalt overcome. Right!
Yes, we're gonna be as cheesy as possible and use any means that we have.
Watch out, this is a tough one.
And a
Oh,
fast
is it
one
my
as
turn?
well. 38. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna see if my idea actually works. Because if she regains CP by the rate I think it is, we might be able to use it quite quickly again, and with that do even more damage.
Our
Hearken to the aria of the abyss.
Okay, the first time we use abilities, I will show them. Any second time, we'll just skip through it, because I imagine it has tremendous amount of HP, and maybe even recovery abilities.
Enmity. Behold the abyss, for it longs to be forever at
But
your side.
if you want to decide on who we're gonna use for this ramp stuff, it would of course be Laura. Heimdallr. What's the damage? What's the damage? Survive hit. Okay, that looks very powerful to start off with.
Are you okay?
Okay, that is literally insane.
Thank you.
Unforgivable.
But for some reason, seeing this gives me the feeling that the other version, the Black Shadow one, I think it did something like this as well. Like reducing all of our HP to 1, making us very, very vulnerable. But yeah, let's see. What do you have? 780,000? That is a lot, but it does feel like something we should be able to overcome. Right? Alright, well, what do you have more? Everything is 80 with normal elements. Special elements is just original damage. That is a-okay. So, do we want to motivate and...
Alright, let's do this!
Drive it?
Very well. This is nothing.
Burn brightly! Overdrive!
Witness the fruits of my training. Howl, Radiant Lion.
So how much damage gonna do? Okay, so it's gonna probably do around 70-80 with her normal 200. So we're going okay on that front.
Here we go! My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination slash! Gone!
My turn.
Yes, it is definitely your turn. It's a normal attack.
They're off guard. Our time is now.
Leave it to me!
I was hoping all of them would be critical.
This doesn't look too good.
No, it doesn't look too good. Right, not even halfway there, so it is gonna take some effort.
Resound. Overdrive.
Alright. So let's go with the cannon.
I'll lend a hand.
Try this!
Oh, is it my turn?
It is. She can't do what I want her to do. She doesn't have the CP yet, so let's abuse this one to give Laura
Beautiful, isn't it?
what we want her to have.
You have my thanks.
Okay!
Then he can use another cannon.
I'll lend a hand.
And then heal everybody up. Yes.
Time to begin.
And then this should be enough to get Vida back to 200. We'll do another Radiant Lion on top of it.
Pure breath of the goddess. Reside in my music and heal my friends. Finale!
You have my thanks.
Thank you.
Witness the fruits of my training. Howl, Radiant Lion!
Ooh, a little bit lower than I was hoping for, but I'll take it. Yeah, and we will have to survive at least one more attack. If it can bring us back to 1 HP once again. Call allies? Say what? Is he doing the same again? Oh, just in one person. Okay, that's good.
Now's our chance.
Got you. Let's move.
All right, that's a lot. Alright, so he's already down to 250 with this. And we cannot summon Valimar because we are powered up.
You have my thanks.
Yeah, it's not big enough.
Witness the fruits of my training.
And definitely not strong enough.
Here we go.
Okay. Well, if I want to be social, I should probably give Elliot a little bit of HP back.
Thanks.
Oh god, what are they all gonna do? Okay, that was a fear response.
Time to begin.
You have my thanks.
Thank you.
Hearken to the aria of the abyss.
Okay, that's good.
Here we go.
So that gives them a nice decent chunk.
Valimar! Acknowledge.
Divine Knight against Divine Knight? Retreat! We have 40.
Burn to ash. Fall. Yeah.
This for slash, 2 slashes in quick succession.
Gotcha! Shit! Come!
Who vanished? Did he? Oh, he vanished, Elliot. Damn, that's cruel.
Hearken to the aria.
Witness the fruits of my training.
So with a bit of luck, he's gonna summon a few more allies. Oh god, this looks like something stronger.
Unforgivable. Witness the fruits of my training.
Vida, could you have just given me at least a little bit more?
Hearken to the aria of the abyss.
Oh!
I'm not done yet.
I don't know what it's gonna do, but I know it's not pretty. I know it's not pretty.
Yeah.
This is just to guarantee.
You have my thanks. Witness the fruits of my
Because I could probably have used a craft with Rean and also have it done, but I want to finish it with her like this. It's fine. Oh well, we used everything the game gave us at our disposal, and we won. To be honest, I think with the Black Shadow, I think we use this exact same tactic. Not so with Vida and stuff like that, but by just abusing this RAM just to get this thing down because of the sheer amount of HP. And I think I gave the same reason then as now. If the game gives you so much healing potential and power, it will be a shame not to use it, right? Okay, so let's enjoy the ending. We deserved it.
We did it.
Indeed, we earned our victory.
So that's it, I guess. Class 7's over.
Here, at least.
It's been a year I doubt I'll ever forget.
Yeah, it really has.
I had so much fun! Huh? Why am I...
Milliam.
Are you?
What's wrong with me? I only came here because Gramps ordered me to. So why am I...
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you at all.
Regardless of why you came to be here, you're as much a member of Class 7 as anyone else.
Oh, there's no shame in crying when you feel sad. Yeah, that goes for us too.
on, guys. Knock it off.
They're not the only ones who want to.
What a way for everything to end. There's no point in pretending you don't want to cry, too.
Yeah, you're right.
An end of an era for all of them.
They all care about each other so much.
Well, I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, but even still.
I swear, why do I have to feel like...
They've probably been bottling this up for quite some time.
I'm sure they have. And yet they've never let it show. They just kept looking forward.
To the very end, each of them walked the path they chose for themselves.
They're a real good group of kids.
And there he is, watching over them. Was that actually the reward they got for this, for finishing this trial? So that Crow could see them one more time? Would be a nice thought, right? Ah yes, departure day. The day they have to say goodbye to each other.
Well, I guess this is goodbye for now.
Elliot, that head, it just doesn't work. Emma's? Perfect. Alyssa, Makia's definitely.
Take care of yourself, okay?
I promise to write to you when I can.
Thanks. I wish all of you the best too. Although, to be honest, I get the feeling we'll meet again before long.
So do I.
Besides, the Empire is smaller to us than it is to most people.
Yeah! If I use Lammy, I could be anywhere in no time.
This isn't goodbye as much as it is see you again soon.
In the meantime, we all have our share of duties to fulfill.
Yeah, as long as you all stay in touch. For Rean at least.
Yep. But as soon as they're done, well, you know.
Of course. Here's hoping our time apart treats every single one of us well.
And just look at those lino flowers bloom.
This is truly a season of new beginnings. I suppose I might miss this scenery.
Okay, what's up with you guys?
They also need to say goodbye to her. And thank her for her tutelage.
Instructor?
For all that you've done for us this past year. Thank
you very much.
We wouldn't be here ready to start a new stage in our lives were it not for you.
Your teaching methods may have seemed unorthodox or even unreasonable at times, but it's hard to argue with the results.
We thought it was only right to take the time and thank you before we said goodbye.
So, we decided to surprise you.
Still, given the opportunity, I would be happy to learn more from you someday.
You kids are just... Oh, now look what you've done. I was planning on being all cool and mature until the very end. And I was doing so well, too.
You lost sight of both cool and mature a long time ago.
Look Looks like our surprise was an A+ success.
I think we might have gone a little overboard, actually.
Maybe all this was a little too cruel, Emma.
It certainly seems that way. But I thought it would have been derelict of me as class president if we didn't do anything.
Oh, so this was your idea, was it?
And it begins. What a wonderful way to bring everything to a close.
One final scene of all of them getting on their respective train, going to where they need to be. Well, Rean stays behind alone at the academy in Trista. Gonna be a rough year for him. And there it is. The end of the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. After, what? Where are we now? 137, 38 episodes? Yeah, I think this is the longest series for me so far. I said that at the last Cold Steel, but this one goes over it once again. So yeah. Overall, I love the game. I do, but like I said, so far, the Legend of Heroes, they haven't disappointed me so far. Does it have its slow moments? Yeah, and it was very, very long, very dragged out, but I wouldn't have missed any part of it. Because it's what makes a Trails game a Trails game. It's just what it is. And yeah, I can't wait to get started on the next chapter. And not going forward to Cold Steel 3, while going a step backwards into the past with the Crossbell arc. And that's the one we're gonna do next. And I probably will by now, because like I said, I've recorded the referee episode all back to back. I will probably put on a poll or a message on the community board asking you all what the difficult we should use for the two Crossbell games, Zero and Azure. Do we do normal, or is the difficulty levels the same as through Trails in the Sky and in Cold Steel so far, that normal would be child's play and that you need hard to get at least a normal experience? But we'll see. Are we gonna see the flower? Is it gonna end the way it started with the intro? Flowers in by the blades. Pictures of what they're doing after they said goodbye. Running the family corporation as a family. Yeah. I think I would give this game like an 8 out of 10. Because it definitely has its flaws, but overall a great experience. And if you love the series, you're gonna love this game just as well. Yes, it had a weak dungeon to end off with, but I'm okay with it. It cannot all be strong. And who knows, maybe with Cold Steel 3 and 4, the enemies we are defeating here will give us a reason in the later ones why we did that and what kind of effect it has. Because it's sad it was pointless, the trial. That it was for nothing, and we treated it like that the way we fought. But who knows, maybe in the end it had more meaning than we know by now. Maybe by getting the same kind of trial in 3 and 4 will it accumulate in actually seeing the real visage of the Loa. Even though both the ones we fought are both different name. Yeah. I'm curious about that, because yes, the dungeon was weak, bland, repetitive, but it was okay. I had a nice time with going through it, beating the cryptid, even though it was a little bit bland. The end fight, I pushed through it. Lots of HP, definitely some powerful movesets, and getting all the HP to 1, yeah, that doesn't make it tense. And I don't think, whatever difficulty you have, if it's a normal, hard, or nightmare, or whatever, you still had that because that is just what the move does, and it does give you that feeling of pressure. Because they could also have done like S-Craft moveset that you had to pack yourself in with Emma, with her magic barrier, use it with his physical, and just keep applying that while you slowly chip away with Rean and Laura until it's dead. I think that would have been the normal way, the no Zeram way to go through it, and would have made the same impact in the end. I think that would have been a tactic that would work for us as well. I think level-wise, and our build was perfectly fine to get through hard mode. I may not have fought all boss fights as gracefully as is probably possible, but hey, we all have our own ways of getting through these challenges, so yeah. Awesome, it really is. I wonder if there's like one small scene, like an opener for the new year, with all these pictures. I do like the fact that Fee is still in contact with the Brazier Guild, trying to get her goal done. Is Fee maybe now in secret also part of the Brazier Guild? Because it will give her the help to find the other people of Sever. And I can see her doing that. She will fit in the Brazier Guild, definitely. But let's be honest, everyone of Class 7 would be more than capable to join them. And I'm pretty sure they would never say no to it, especially considering our power. Well, except Million maybe, because he's already an Ironblood, so I don't think Osborne would look too kindly upon her joining the Brazers, definitely not. Yeah, can't wait to see what kind of class we will have in 3. Because it's going to be a really fresh adventure with only Rean as the base of the game. Like I said, he's probably going to have a really rough year. But we'll be there to go through it with him. After we've gone through Zero and Azure. Thank you for playing The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. But while this game may be over, Erebonia's story is only just beginning. Yes, we know. And of course, thank you for the developers to making the game so far, of course. Because so far it's been so enjoyable and we have still so many to go. 0, Azure, Cold Steel 3, 4. You have, of course, Reverie that's gonna come out really soon. And a few other in the, let's say, series as well. So we have still plenty of content in The Legend of Heroes. Yeah. Alright. So, I'm gonna click on that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go to the start screen. About saving clear data. Loading clear data lets you carry over data from your previous playthrough into a new one. Oh, yes, yes. Always save. Just in case in Cold Steel 3 we get something for it. Alright. It says return to the title screen. Okay, so we're gonna leave it here at the end of another series. It's been an amazingly big, crazy one, and like I said, I cannot wait for the next game to start. For you guys, on the next episode, we'll be starting the Crossbell saga. For me, it will probably be like 2 days before I started, because, like I said, I recorded the Reverie all at once. So yeah, it's been enjoyable. It really was. And yes, it was tearing me up a little bit at the end when Milliam started crying, because that was progress for her. And yes, it was a very sad moment. And like I said, I like the game. I love the game. So yeah. So for the one last time with this series, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back on another series or the next one in The Legend of Heroes. See you then. Bye bye.